Now? Where is she? Yeah, she's walking. Bring the signs. Oh, I got it. You got the sign.
Can you just ask the parents of Westerly seniors to get to the dugout?
Would the parents of all the Westerly seniors please come over to the dugout? Would the parents of all the Westerly seniors please come over to the dugout? Good evening. Welcome everybody to Westerly and Similarly Field for today's game between your Westerly Bulldogs and the visiting Cranston West Falcons. Tonight we would like to take a moment to honor our senior Bulldog players and their families. We would also like to recognize the Falcons senior players as well. The senior Falcons, number 2, Alessandra Messina. Number 5, Danielle Hughes. Number 8, Lindsay Brando. Number 10, Paige Cody. Number 13, Haley DaCosta. Number 17, Lindsay Koenig. And number 27, Victoria DePippo. And now for the Bulldogs senior players and their families. Number 5, Kaylee Lamb with Mom Christy and Dad Michael. Kaylee will be attending URI majoring in business. Number 22, Eva Tenoda with Mom Rebecca and Dad John. Eva will be attending the University of New Hampshire. And number 23, Dina Arnold with Mom Rosanna and Dad Josh and sister Sarah. Dina will be entering the nursing program at URI. Thank you and congratulations to all of the senior athletes. Best of luck in your future endeavors. Today's contest is being conducted according to the rules of the Rhode Island Interscholastic League. These rules provide for fair competition among the players. Spectators can help promote good sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play. Any verbal, written, or physical conduct that can be interpreted otherwise can subject the violators to ejection. Respect and support the players, coaches, and umpires. Please help make this an enjoyable game for all by staying positive and cheering for your team. Now here are today's lineups. The substitutes for Cranston West. Number 1, Macy Jose. Number 4, Emma Regine. Number 5, Danielle Hughes. Number 12, Mia Crudale. Number 13, Haley DaCosta. Number 15, Alaya Connor. Number 6, Gianna DeSpirito. Number 21, Jenna Malloy. And number 22, Mia Cinemasimo. His substitutes for Westerly. Number 2, Dacia Gingerella. Number 9, Sarah Arnold. Number 14, Brooke Power. Number 20, Lila Off. Number 24, Ava Diartona. Number 37, Bella Mazaris. Number 56, Abby Emery. And number 99, Ella Keegan. The starting lineup for Cranston West. Playing center field, number 11, Sienna Nardelli. Playing left field, number 17, Cadence Koenig. Playing right field, number 8, Lindsay Brando. The catcher, number 3, Sophia Morelli. The first baseman, number 20, Nicole Silvestri. Playing second base, number 7, Samantha Healy. Playing third base, number 27, Victoria DePippo. The pitcher, number 10, Paige Cody. And the shortstop, number 2, Alessandra Messina. The Falcons are coached by Paul Bissett and Caroline Crudale. And now for your Westerly Bulldogs. Playing shortstop, number 36, Alex Storr. Playing second base, number 11, Lily Benalino. Now batting for Cranston West, the center fielder.
Hello one, hello all, and welcome to Similori Sports Complex for the regular season finale of the Lady Bulldogs softball team. We got a non-league battle here as their league season has come to a close and Valentini toes the rubber. We are about to get started here. First pitch bunted straight back at Valentini. She's going to handle it, throw to first, late cover, but safe. Leadoff runner for Cranston West, little miscue for the Bulldogs. And that's going to let the leadoff runner reach first base. I am the voice, Greg Morano, alongside producer, owner, and Shane Belanger. We have Lisa behind the lens. We are Westerly.live, Westerly.radio, bringing it to you, folks. And squares the bunt again, pulls back, steals, and she's got a nice throw down, and safe is the call. Looked like he delayed, looked for the tag, but safe's the call, so a quick runner in scoring position. So the Lady Bulldogs finished up their league season on Tuesday right here against Middletown. In stylish fashion, they finished off 8 league victories in a row. And nice off-speed breaking ball, they laid off outside. Bulldogs' opponent here tonight, however, it's a non-league match, Division 1A, Cranston West, and their conference record is 13-3-1. They are up top Division 1, so a formidable opponent to end your season with. Squares the butt again, and that one's going to get by, called strike. Their win versus Middletown combined with whatever it may be, the Bulldogs secured themselves a home playoff game right here next Friday. And breaking ball off speed right over the plate, swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Valentini, out number 1 on the board. So this is a good test going into the postseason without a doubt. Big crowd on hand for senior night. It is senior night here at Similori. And that is popped up. Shortstop Store's got it on. No, going to be tracked in by center and left, and they make the catch. And that is out number 2.
Now batting for Cranston, the catcher, number 3, Sophia Morella.
So the Bulldogs ripping off 8 league wins in a row in the regular season. Huge, and put themselves in prime spot in the playoffs. First pitch is a called strike. Nice breaking ball by Valentini. The seniors here today, Kaylee Lamb, number 5, number 22, Ava Tsunuda, and the catcher, number 23, Dina Arnold. That goes to third, and that's going to end the inning for the Bulldogs. So Cranston West Falcons, a leavable runner in scoring position as the Bulldogs get set to bat in the bottom half of the inning. We'll be back. All right, all right, all right. Here we go, folks. Bottom half of the first inning, lead-off hitter Alex Storr at the plate, number 36 for the Bulldogs. So this is it, folks. Regular seasons have come to a close. This is the last regular season contest we'll be doing. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. at Salvador Jerry Field, girls lacrosse starts their playoff run. And Storr steps in the box for the Bulldogs. First pitch is right down the chute, called strike, 0-1 the count. So the Bulldogs are going to have about a week off as they play here next Friday. And that's ground ball shortstop. And that's right through the legs. It'll be an error, but it'll be a base runner. And that's how you get things started. An excited dugout here on senior night, a big crowd. They always bring a big crowd.
The second baseman, number 11, Lily Vittorino.
Number 11 steps in, Lily Vittorino, with a runner on first and nobody out for the Bulldogs. Corners up for the Falcons. Squares the bunt, lets it go, high pitch, ball one. So it is crunch time in the season, folks. This is the time I get so excited for. Last regular season game, I got to temper it, and that bunt is squared, popped up to the pitch and caught it. Tries to double it off at first, doesn't do so. So the runner will remain at first, Storr, and one out on the books.
Now batting the pitcher, number 15, Sophia Valentini.
Bulldogs have one out with a runner on. Valentini steps in the box. Through 21 games, was batting .333 for the Bulldogs. All of these numbers are a little bit low because they don't. It was still second. Vittorino throws on the mark, and the tag made, and that's going to be out number 2, and that clears the bases for the Bulldogs. So all the batting averages that I put out here today are just higher in reality because of the onslaught they poured on offensively. Versus Middletown, that's fouled straight back. Back in the box, here we go, 0-1, 2 outs. Bases are empty. And that's right down the chute for a strike. 0-2 the count. So this game has no bearing on the postseason. Their opponents to be determined. And that one's low. She'll get the ball, 1-2 count. And the 1-2 ground ball, second base, and that's off her glove. So 2 fielding errors leave a runner at first base for the Bulldogs with 2 outs here.
Now batting the first baseman, number 27, Emma Caracciolo.
Caracciolo steps in, number 27 for the Bulldogs. Has been doing it with 2 outs on the board all season long. 24 RBIs on the books. And an average north of 373 through 69 at bats. That's just impressive.
Returning for the Bulldogs, number 56, Abby Emery.
And it is a party environment here that everyone's loosey-goosey. This is the last time. Playoffs start next week. All your hard work. 1-0 the count, 2 down. And that's up and away, 2-0 the count. Lights on, sun's past the trees, not an issue anymore here. And that's going to be the center field being tracked. And that'll do it for the inning as the center fielder makes the catch and no score on the board as we have 1 complete. We'll be back, folks.
Now batting the first baseman, number 20.
And Cranston West set to start the top of the second inning as the umpires are speaking with both coaches. And they will return to their spots, and we will get started here, folks. So a little time off between today and the first playoff game, which is going to be right here on Friday. Tomorrow night, South Algeria Field, girls lacrosse playoffs start up. That's at 5 p.m., and we'll be there, folks. Bulldog baseball team late run, put themselves in good position as well. That'll be reportedly Tuesday night here at Similority Field for the postseason. You never know 100% the days as this year's been. And the 1-1 pitch, a beauty, pulls something off of it. And it counts 1-2. And I'll tell you right now, if the Bulldogs, I know they can play with this team, absolutely. They come out with a victory versus this team, that's some momentum. And it's a high pop up the store, tracking it, and she's got it. Sure-handed, 6 unassisted for out number 1.
Now batting the second baseman, number 7, Samantha Healy.
This production brought to you in part, folks, by Wireless Zone Westerly, authorized Verizon retailer, Repair Zone, crack screen, new battery, we got you covered. Located next to Duncan at Dunn's Corners in Westerly. And the first pitch is away, ball 1. You can see out in center field, numbers 22, number 5, and number 23, representing Tenuta, Arnold, and Lamb. And that pitch is going to be singled to left field, so Cranston West in business here with 1 out.
Now batting the third baseman, number 27, Victoria DePippo.
Bulldogs defense playing straight up. Square to bunt, trying to get her to score in position. She's going to run anyway, and that throws a little right, and runner will be in safely at second base. So Cranston's had a runner in scoring position both innings. They're a quick team. And that one's going to be the Store. Runner tries to get in the way, doesn't do it. Store makes the play across 6-3 for out number 2. Runner scoots to third. So Valentini will try to get out of the inning here.
Now batting the pitcher, number 10, Paige Cope.
Pitcher versus pitcher with 2 outs here in the top of the second. 2 talented teams like this moving along quickly early on. Break a ball away, doesn't get the call, ball 1. And the 1-0 offering, and takes something off of it, fouls back. 1-1 the count. 2 down, a runner at third base here. JV team just victorious prior to this game, and they have had one heck of a season, state champions. And that was right over the plate, nice pitch. Added a little something to it. So the JVs won the State Coaches Association tournament, state champions, and in doing so, the pitch breaks second base, and Vettelino will wrap it up, and that will end the inning for Cranston West as they leave another base runner, and we are through 1.5, no score on the books. We will return.
batting, the designated player, number 12, Corey Gabriel.
And we are back for the Bulldogs shot here at the bottom half of inning number 2. Number 12, Tori Gabriel is going to step in for the Bulldogs. And like I said, this is a non-league matchup, last game of the season. No more fun and games after this. Only playoff action coming from us, Westerly.live, Westerly.radio. Starting with girls lacrosse tomorrow at 5. Baseball, softball, and boys lacrosse next week. And the pitch, Swan foul straight back. So as I was saying, the JV team won the Coaches Association state tournament, which is essentially a state title. In the process of doing so, they had to beat LaSalle twice. They beat LaSalle 6-0, and then finally by a score of 6-4 in the championship. And now that is an impressive run, and it's a heck of a future here for this squad, with only 3 seniors. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss down the chute, 1-2. Up and in, good eye, 2-2 on Gabriel. Beautiful night for a ball game here. And that is going to get the call over the outer portion, tough pitch, out number 1.
Now batting the catcher, number 23, Dina Arnold.
The senior, the captain, the catcher, Dina Arnold, steps in for the Bulldogs, who launched one just to the left of the light tower in left field on Tuesday for a 3-run home run. And swing and a miss, 0-1 the count. Dugout is alive. And the pitch on the inner portion, that's a strike. Bulldogs, softball and baseball making some late runs to get themselves in position for the playoffs. Second half teams of the season. And that's upstairs, 1-2 the count. One and 2 the count, 1 out, nobody on here. Bottom 2, Similori Field. And the pitch up and away, 2-2 the count. Arnold will be heading to URI and studying nursing next year. And that's upstairs. This is a good at bat from 0-2 all the way back here to 3-2, full count. And the pitch, fouled on play, is live. And that's inside. Oh, they're going to call a strike. Nice pitch. You got to give credit where credit is due. Out number 2 on the books.
The right fielder, number 5, Kaylee Lamb.
Bulldogs, no base runners here, 2 down. And Kaylee Lamb steps in, the senior, being celebrated today, multi-sport athlete for the Bulldogs, going to URI and studying business. Pitch number 1 down and shoot, strike 1. Best of luck to all of the seniors. And the pitch outside, 1-1 the count, good eye. And that one's outside, 2-1. This production, folks, brought to you in part by Valenti Subaru. Subaru sales and service located at Dunn's Corners in Westerly. Valenti means value. With over 90 years in the auto business, the Valenti family knows how to keep customers happy. Voted Retailer of the Year 2022 by Subaru of New England. That's Valenti Subaru. As Lamb slaps one into foul territory on the right side. Count remains 2-2, 2 outs, nobody on. Cranston West has stranded 2 base runners in scoring position. And that's on the shoot, swing and a miss. And there was a call from the umpire and now on the right field line. That's going to be a ball, 3-2. Why that's a ball, not sure, but we're going to go with it. And that's out of the inside portion. Tough pitch. And that's going to do it for the Bulldogs here in the second inning. We got 2 innings in the books here from Similar Field. Westerly 0, Cranston West 0, and we will return. And here we go, folks. Inning number 3 about to get started. I'm looking at the numbers here between innings on how evenly numbers-wise these teams match out. However, they are from different divisions, and it's over the long haul of the season, it's a different world there in Division 1. But that being said, Cranston West has an impressive 124 runs scored. Check swing. What are they? 2-0 the count. 124 runs scored and only given up 55. The Bulldogs have an impressive 118 to 76. And the pitch, breaking ball over the plate, strike 2-1 the count. And breaking ball, breaks away, a little too much. 2-1 the count, 3-1 the count. And this is inside, called strike 2, 3-2. Nice pitch by Valentini. And breaking ball, swing and a miss, way ahead of it. Took something off. Beautiful pitch for the strikeout. Nice work by Valentini.
Now batting the center fielder, number 11, Cian Nardelli.
1 out and nobody on for the Bulldogs. One and the count for Valentini here. 1 down, nobody on, no score, top 3. And that's going to be low in 2-0. So from here out, folks, it is postseason playoffs, everything on the line. And that'll begin tomorrow night, 5 o'clock. Girls lacrosse had a great season, and they'll put everything to the test starting tomorrow. And next week, the rest of us join in baseball, softball, and boys lacrosse. That's a ground ball. That's going to be a base hit. Past the diving Alex Storr into left field. So Cranston West has another base runner. They've had one every inning.
Now batting the left fielder, number 17, Caden Koenig.
So right around first, 1 out. Nothing you could do. Great effort by Storr. Extremely athletic shortstop for the Bulldogs, only a junior. This is a team with youth. And as I said, a JV team that just took home a state championship. Future is bright here in Bulldog land. And that's a pop right up the middle just over Valentini's head for a single. And runner's going to be at first and second with 1 down here.
Batting the catcher, number 3, Sophia Morella.
Dropped it right over second base. No one could get there.
Correction, the right fielder, number 8, Lindsay Brando.
Boys lacrosse completed a perfect 14-0 league season, won the regular season division title, and they'll be in action at Salvador Field next Wednesday. Bunt, nice one. Carrasco's got it, flipped to first, but it was effective. Put 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs.
Now batting the catcher, number 3, Sophia Morella.
So you got runner, you got first base open. I thought I brought numbers here on this other team. I did. I don't know where I put them. Give you an average on the batter here. First pitch. Brought that when she pulls speed off that pitch, that is nearly impossible to hit. Batter a mile ahead of it. One and one to count. Again, you can pitch a little more carefully with the base open. And that's that grab. She waited on it. Lines are down the line. That's going to plate both. And she's going to go for two. And she's going to get in there safe at second for a 2-out, 2-run double by number 3. Sophia Morella, the junior, for Cranston West, opens things up.
Number 20, Nicole Silvestri.
A low line drive. Skip it right down the line. Nothing Bulldogs could do. But that's the difference.
Number 12, Mia Crudale.
Morella waited long enough to keep it in fair territory. And that's thrown away. And this game effectively just cuts down the downtime of playing. Nice pitch. Off-speed breaking ball by Valentini. Just cuts down the long break before their first playoff game, which will be a week from tomorrow. One and two the count, 2 down bases, runner at second, correction. And that's that breaking ball, goes back to it, strikes her out, but not before the Falcons can plate 2. Going into the bottom of the 3rd inning, Falcons 2, Bulldogs 0. We will return. All right. We are back to the bottom of the 3rd inning. And as you can see, this game being a non-league game, both teams are staying active, working on things. The Cranston West pitcher, after 2 shutout innings, has been substituted. The new pitcher in. Trying to get a number here off her jersey. Number 12, that's going to be Mia Crudale for the Falcons. And I'm sure the Bulldogs will work through extra players as well. Bulldog baseball team, an exciting second half. And I'll tell you, you never know. The defending state champions have a 2-headed monster on the mound with Tenuta and Poole. Had a continuation game tonight in Burrillville that was suspended in the 9th inning. So they drove all the way to Burrillville, scored 3 runs, and drove home with the victory. Congratulations to the Bulldog baseball team who earned a home game on Tuesday. And here we go. Austin in for the Bulldogs, number 19. First pitch is up, and the count is 1-0. Breaking ball drops right in the zone there. That's a strike, 1-1 the count. And laser to third, gets it in the air. Nice play by the third baseman for the Falcons. One up, one down for the
Now
Bulldogs.
batting for the Bulldogs, the left fielder, number 22, Ava Tanuda.
Senior steps in for the Bulldogs. Number 22, Ava Tanuda, and first pitch is upstairs. And that is a little popper to first base, and that'll be out number 2, 3 unassisted. And in reading reading up on the sports, I want to congratulate
Now batting with
the
shortstop,
Bulldogs
number 36,
swimming team,
Alex
who
Stewart.
also came home with a state championship this season. Whenever you can put those words together, a state championship, it's absolutely worthy of note. And the top of the order in for the Bulldogs, number 36, shortstop, Alex Storr, Jr. 3-sport athlete. Ground ball. Shortstop handles it, throw to first. Gets there in a 1-2-3 inning for the Falcons, as we have 3 in the books. Falcons 2, Bulldogs 0. We'll head to the 4th in a few.
Now batting number 7, Samantha Healy.
And Cranston West stepping in here on top of the 4th inning in a quick moving game, looking to add to their 2-run lead. As far as the Bulldogs division goes, there was a big mess in the middle of teams with 4 losses and 3 losses. Bulldogs ended up 1 seed ahead of Johnston in the 4 seed. That's what's giving them their home game next Friday. And they'll probably play Johnston, if I'm not mistaken. This Bulldog team ended the season as East Greenwich's only loss. They ended up 18-1 overall, 14-1 in the Bulldogs league. And hard hit to Storr, handles the big hop. Good throw to first. Crotchlow takes it. 1 up, 1 down on the 6-3.
Now batting number 27, Victoria DePippo.
Nice play by Storr. But as I was saying, the Bulldogs, East Greenwich's only loss on the season. The Bulldogs beat them in East Greenwich. So this is a tested Bulldog team. They already went down to Florida as well and played in the tournament. Oh, in 1 count, 1 down, nobody on. And the pitch, ground ball short, handled by Vettelino. Throw to first, no problem. 2 up, 2 down, nobody on for the Falcons.
Now batting number 12, Maya Goodale.
And you have 2 teams that aren't afraid to swing the bat. And this is a Bulldog team that has numbers across every category. It's pretty impressive. 4 Bulldogs have put it out of the park here. Caracciolo multiple times, and having that power in a lineup that has speed as well. Oh, he's dangerous, because you never know. Oh, 1 count. 2 outs, nobody on. And that is going to be a looper, and Storr dives and makes the catch. Inning over, 1, 2, 3, top half of the 4th done. Bulldogs will head to the bottom half. We shall return. And we are off, folks. I am the voice, Greg Moreno, alongside producer, owner Shane Belanger. We have Lisa behind the lens. We got Wesley.live, Wesley.radio, bringing you Bulldog sports. We got Lady Bulldog softball regular season ending here today. Playoffs from here on out, folks. And the excitement is in a flurry. It's done before you know it. It's what they all play for. Umpires are speaking with the Bulldogs coaches to have substitutions. I got to write them all down. Stepping in, the second baseman, number 11, Lily Vitalino, having a great season. As soon as I see her name and the number, I'll tell you why. Let's see here. There she is. Batting .333 going into Tuesday's game. She had a couple hits Tuesday, so that'll up that average into the 340s, 350 range. 50 through 55 at bats. That's impressive. Bulldogs have several players above 300. Their team average is 297 through 20 games. As a team, if you can flirt with 300, that's productive offense. And the delay is over, and we're in action here. Bottom of the fourth, Bulldogs trail by 2 in this regular season non-league finale. And second pitcher of the day on the hill for the Falcons takes one off there, and a swing and a miss. Breaking ball, foul down, 0-2 the count. And that's grounded down foul down the left side. Ahead of it, count remains 0-2. Nobody out, nobody on, bottom 4. And the 0-2 pitch is there. Breaking ball lets it go. Strike 3. Out number 1 in the books as the Falcons throw it around. This production is brought to you in part by Kiefer's Martial Arts. Kids Karate, 2 free weeks and a free uniform, folks. Exclusive offer for Westerly Live viewers. Use coupon code Westerly Live at checkout on Kiefer'sMartialArts.com. And first pitch is away, ball 1. And that's up there on the shoot. 1-1 the count. And breaking ball. Nice pitch. Couldn't reach it, and that's going to be a 1-2 count. So 2 good pitchers on the Falcons lineup, as we can see here. The Bulldogs have a double-headed monster of their own with Valentini and the freshman Auth coming on the scene early in her Bulldog career. And that's fouled back. Stays alive. 2-2 the count, 1 down, nobody on. Caracciolo on deck for the Bulldogs. Two and two fouled away. And the pitch takes something off of it. Nice job. Takes a weapon out of Valentini's arsenal and her own playbook. Uses it against her. 2 outs, nobody on. Caracciolo at bat. You love to have base runners when she steps in. But she knows how to score herself as well. 0-1 the count here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Similori Field, party atmosphere, all the fun and games end tonight. Playoffs start tomorrow. And swing and a miss off speed, breaking ball on the outside portion of the plate. All 5 teams we cover made the playoffs this postseason. Breaking ball fouled away, stays alive, 0-2 the count. So a good spring for the Bulldogs. And the 0-2, that's fouled away, stays alive. And that breaking ball away, strike 3, inning over. We have 4 in the books, folks. And the Falcons with a 2-0 lead over the Bulldogs will be back for the 5th inning.
Now batting number 6, Gianna DeSpiro.
And we are back, folks. 5th inning. Game moving right along. The Falcons at bat with a 2-0 lead. Valentini's still on the rubber here for the Bulldogs in their season finale, a non-leaguer. The league season finished versus Middletown on Tuesday in an impressive 12-0 victory. Two and the count. And swung on, 2-1. And count 2-1 here, nobody on. Top 5. Breaking ball takes about 10 miles an hour off of, at least it looks like that much. And that's what she was actually going for on the line drive down the third baseline. But the Cranston West batter waited just long enough. Handles that third, throws across. Big scoop by Caracciolo. Makes the play at first for the first out of the inning. Throw is low. No problem for Emma Caracciolo at first base. Number 1 steps in for the Falcons with 1 out and nobody on. Bulldogs have played a tight game. No errors involved in any of the runs. Squares the bunt, pulls back, ball number 1. Valentini's 1-0 is over the outside portion, 1-1 the count. And ground ball. Handled by short. Store's got it. The throw is going to be a little bit late. It was deep in the hole. Maybe the third baseman could try to cut it off a little bit too far out of her range. Nevertheless, that leaves Falcon runner at first base with 1 down for the Bulldogs. Number 22 steps in. And the pitch popped up. Going to the right field, tracking center field, coming in, that's a problem. And makes the basket catch with very little communication out there. sort of in a dangerous area. Bulldogs escape with the out. A runner isn't able to advance.
Now batting number 15, Aaliyah Connor.
So we got 2 down now with a runner at first base. Big lead off first, checked by Arnold. 1-0 the count. And that off-speed breaking pitch. 1-1 the count, 2 outs, and man, when she has a hold of that pitch and control of it, that is a nightmare pitch for batters. And a little more pepper on it. A little pop fly right field, handed by Caracciolo, and that will do it for the top of the 5th inning. No runs in. The score, Cranston West Falcons 2, Bulldogs set to bat, looking to get on the board. We'll be back.
Now batting the designated player.
We are in the bottom of the 5th inning, folks. The Bulldogs trailing 2-0 in this non-league finale. No bearing on their future. Their future lies in the playoffs here Friday next week. We'll bring it to you. Stepping in, number 12 for the Bulldogs, Tori Gabriel, the sophomore. On senior night here, number 22, number 5, and number 23 celebrating for the Bulldogs, Tanuda, Lamb, and Arnold. Check swing ball, low, 1-0 the count. And the pitch swing and a miss, so 0-2. Definitely 2 quality pitchers on this Cranston team. The 1-1 offering, and that is outside. Gets the call, though. Framed well by the catcher, 1-2 the count. Again outside, they're setting up and not going to get the call that time. Well, 2-2 the count. Foul back. Now it remains 2-2 on Gabriel. We are in the bottom half of the 5th. 2-0. Cranston West has the lead over the Bulldogs. And that is hit hard to short. Handled, throw across. On time, nice play, 6-3 for out number 1.
Now batting the catcher, number 23, Dina Arnold.
Arnold steps in for the Bulldogs, the senior captain. Had 3 RBIs in that big first inning versus Middletown. Capped with a home run. And that is low and away. count, 1 out. Nobody on here for the Bulldogs. Up and away, 2-0 the count. Defense playing straight up. And that's a ground ball foul. Two and 1 the count on Arnold. And that is pop fly foul, going to be out of play, it looks like, and it is on the left field side. Count goes to 2 and 2. Looks like the baseball teams come over from practice and return from Burrowville as they join the crowd and cheer for their friends here. And that's upstairs, good at bat here so far. Count goes to full on number 23 for the Bulldogs. Dugout livens up here. And ground ball, third base. Nice grab by the third baseman, throws across. That's just good defense, can't do anything about it. And that is the second out of the inning for the Bulldogs. Hard hit ball.
Number 5, Kaylee Lamb.
So 2 outs, nobody on for the Bulldogs. And number 5, Kaylee Lamb stepping in. Third baseman did a nice job cutting off the grounder. Hard hit. And keeping the base pass clear here. 2 down in the 5th. And that's going to be low, 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch. It looks like it was there, and it wasn't. Upstairs, 2-0. And the pitch, that one's there. That's hit the Sunday spinner to second, and she is going to be thrown out just by a half a step. Good defense this inning by Cranston West. And we have 5 in the books to score. Cranston West 2, the Bulldogs 0. We'll take a break and be back for the 6th.
Now batting number 4, Emma Wilson.
And we are full steam ahead here in inning number 6 at Similori Field. Wesley.live, Wesley.radio, bringing you the non-league regular season finale. No more regular season games, folks. No more fun games. Playoff time after today, starting tomorrow. Ladies lacrosse at Salvador Jerry Field, 5 p.m. Tune in. We'll be bringing it to you. And that's off to the right side, fouled away. Oh, and 1 the count. No base runners here in the top half of inning number 6. And the Bulldogs just really 1 pitch away from this being still at 0. And it was a good pitch that was hit, to be honest. Next week, the undefeated 14-0 regular season boys lacrosse put it to the test. I believe that's Wednesday. And baseball and softball in action here at Similori Field. So that's when the party really starts. And that one's upstairs. 2 and 2 the count. And we have a substitution over at first. Crotchlow out and Lila off in. There's a few of them out there. Breaking ball, and that's out of play, way ahead of it. Off the roof of the dugout. David Diotona at second base for the Bulldogs. Two and two the count. Nobody out, nobody on. And the pitch right back up. The nice grab by Valentini. Snags it out of nowhere for the out. One out, nobody on.
Now batting number 21, Jenna Malloy.
Great reflexes by the pitcher. So we have one out and nobody on. Folks, Valenti Subaru Sales and Service located at Dunn's Corners in Westerly. Valenti means value. With over 90 years in the auto business, the Valenti family knows how to keep customers happy. Voted Retailer of the Year 2022 by Subaru of New England. That is Valenti Subaru. The 1-0. And that was a nice pitch popped up, being called by Valentini. She wants it, and they let her take it, and she does. And that is going to be out number 2. One unassisted, nobody on here as we're moving along.
Now batting the second baseman, number 7, Samantha Healy.
Second baseman in for the Falcons. And that is over the plate. Nice pitch. 0-1 the count. Crowd hasn't thinned out at all. Again, tonight, senior night for the Bulldogs. And that was a nice pitch. Just was a little too far away. Check swing, ball 1. The 1-1 is going to be a called strike. Tough pitch to hit. So another congratulations goes out to Ava Tenuta, Kaylee Lamb, and Dina Arnold. Best of luck next year in all your endeavors. And that is fouled off into the parking lot. Looks like the vehicles should be safe, and they are. The count 1 and 2 with 2 outs and nobody on here for the Falcons. Back in the box, and we are off. And that's fouled straight back, still alive. Little pepper on that one by Valentini. She's going to get plenty of time to rest their arms, which is it's almost amazing to me how they don't seem to ever need to rest their arm. And that is lined to left, a beauty, a laser, past the left fielder, all the way to the base of the fence. Stand-up double, looking triple, and she's going to get the throw into third, cut off, and essentially a stand-up triple with 2 outs for the Falcons.
Now batting number 27, Victoria DeFippo.
So the Falcons looking to grab an insurance run here. Bulldogs looking to go back to the dugout and end the inning. Hit that one right on the button. Hey, swing and a miss. Off breaker outside. Timeout called by Cranston West as they tie their shoes. And so the Bulldogs are going to sorely miss the leadership skills of these 3 seniors. They are, however, a young team. And that is to right field, being tracked over towards the line, and the basket catch. And that'll do it for the inning in style as the Bulldogs head to hit in the bottom half of the 6th inning. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Cranston West, number 15, Aaliyah Connor.
And welcome back, folks. Bulldogs got 6 more outs to try to manufacture a couple runs here against the Falcons as we are in the bottom of inning number 6. Bulldogs trail 2-0 in this non-league. I emphasize the loss has no bearing on their postseason. Big win on Tuesday did earn them a home game right here next Friday. In steps freshman Ella Keegan, number 99 for the Bulldogs. There's been a turnover in Cranston West lineup as well, as pitcher number 3 is in the game. Pitch number 1 is a ball. So both teams pretty much using everybody, even after a JV game. And that's a breaking ball. Shortstop handled, throw to first, got it. Just in time, 6-3 for out number 1.
Now batting number 22, Ava Tenuta.
And the senior steps in for the Bulldogs. Number 22, outfielder. Counting down the games that they will play here. Of course, these girls all play on travel teams in the summer that play here. And pretty much a year-round sport now. And that is going to be in the range of the pitcher calling it off. Trouble, and they collide and it falls. Nobody's hurt, I hope, and they are not, but Tenuta will get to first base, and that's communication. I've definitely seen some scary things happen in my career, but that was not bad at all. No one's hurt. 1 out, Bulldogs have a runner on first. And the leadoff batter in the box. The shortstop, Store, been busy at short. Had a good day defensively and offensively, which is what you normally get out of her. Only a junior. Hey, that's a hard hit ground ball short. Bobble throws the second, got it. And that's going to be out number 2, the fielder's choice, 6-4. 2 outs on the board here in the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting number 24, Ava Diortona.
Second baseman, number 24, Ava Diortona, steps in for the Bulldogs. She's got a 407 average through 36 at-bats, varsity at-bats, and that's very, very impressive average, to say the least. Only a sophomore. Yeah, that's a rope, short. Can't handle it through her legs, hit too hard. And the Bulldogs are in business with 2 base runners here and 2 outs. And the pitcher, Valentini, coming to the plate.
Now batting the pitcher, number 15, Sophia Valentini.
Big opportunity to try to help herself get cut in or play to run. Dugout is alive here, bottom of the 6th. 2 outs, 2 on. Pitch number 1's low, ball. Bulldogs have runners on first and second. Bulldogs finished the regular season, folks, with 8 league wins in a row to put themselves where they are here in playoff positioning, and that is extremely impressive. 1-1 the count. And swing and a miss on the inside pitch. 1-2. And the pitch upstairs, ball 2. 2-2 the count. Hey, that one's hit the left. Hit well, got the left fielder beat. Over the shoulder, what a catch! Does not have her beat. Over the shoulder catch with her face to the fence, gets out of trouble and ends the threat for the Bulldogs. We have 6 in the books. Cranston West 2, Bulldogs 0 as we head to the top of the 7th.
batting number 12, Mia Crudell.
And here we go, folks. Westerly.live, Westerly.radio, bringing you the final stanza of the regular season. We are in the top of the 7th inning, Cranston West 2, Bulldogs 0, in a non-league matchup. Put a pin in the regular season, all playoffs from here on out for everybody. One and oh the count. The pitch is breaking ball, and that's going to spin back into fair territory. The play by Valentini, and safe at first. Tough play. That ball spun from foul to fair, opposite of normal. And Cranston is in business with one runner on.
Now batting number 6, Gianna Despiro.
Squares the bunt. Upstairs, not there. Still second throw. Throws her out. The rocket from Dina Arnold throws out the base runner for Cranston West and clears the base pass with one out for the Bulldogs. Arnold hitting her prime as her senior season enters the playoffs, sprayed to right field. Nice piece of hitting there, not much you can do about it, and a runner back on first base with one
Now
out.
batting number 1, Macy Joseph.
So one runner on, one out, top of the 7th. And that is going to spin. Is that going to come back fair again? Touch it foul, keep it there, and they do. 0-1 the count with one out. And the 0-1 from Valentini. And breaking ball stays inside, 1-1 the count. Wireless Zone Westerly, folks, this production brought to you in part by the Wireless Zone. Authorized Verizon retailer, repair zone, crack screen, new battery. We got you covered. Located next to Duncan at Dunn's Corners in Westerly. Wireless Zone. The 1-1 offering squares the bunt, misses 1-2 the count, throws the first down. Arnold pulls it back. And the count is 1-2. Runner on first, one out. 2-0 Cranston West. We are in the last inning here. Fouled away. And that's going to stay away. Ball 2, 2-2 the count. And that's going to be a fly ball to right field coming in. And makes the catch out, number 2. Runner gets back to first. And the Bulldogs looking to get out of the top half of the 7th inning here.
Now batting number 22, Mia Santa Massimo.
Falcons number 22 steps in the box. And the pitch ground ball is going to be handled by Storr. Throw across the first. Missile out at first. What a play by Storr to Auth for out number 3. And the Bulldogs head to the bottom half of the 7th inning after this break. All right. And here we go, folks. Bottom half of inning number 7. Regular season non-league finale. Stepping in the freshman Lila Auth. Batting .545 through 14 varsity plate appearances. She's got 14 varsity innings pitched, giving up only 1 earned run. So offensively and from the rubber, having a fantastic freshman season. Also homered and doubled and got the win pitching in the state championship. So has put together a heck of a freshman campaign. Third pitcher on the rubber for the Falcons there. 1-1 the count. Bulldogs back in action right here next Friday. But first, tomorrow, South Jerry Field, 5 p.m. Ladies lacrosse. 1-2 the count here. Bottom of inning number 7. And that ground ball is going to go foul on the right side. 1-2. Off the fists. The 1-2 pitch. Foul back, stays alive. One and two the count here. We're in inning number 7, bottom half. Bulldogs trail 2-0. And foul back, stays alive again. A long night of softball for some of these players, as Off played in both games, and that pitch got stuck in their hands a little bit. Came right back up here at us. Tough one to lay off, but Off finds a way to do so. And the count goes to 2-2. And on the inside portion, over fifth, great at bat. Up the middle, nice play by the second baseman. Off outruns it. Good at bat, and the Bulldogs are in business with a runner on first and nobody out here in the bottom half of the second, 7th. Looks like there may be a pitch runner, and there is.
Number 2, Keisha Gingerella. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 12, Tori Gabriel.
Tori Gabriel steps in for the Bulldogs here with a runner on first. If you're Cranston West, you ignore the runner, really doesn't mean anything. Leading by 2. Force at second and first, nobody out. And that run a little secondary, nothing. So as I said, this is the third pitch of the day for Cranston West. Again, a non-league matchup. Bulldogs have used just about everybody. Some of which had played a whole game before this one. So it's been a long night for some of these players. Yeah, that's down the chute for a strike. Throw back to first, nothing there. One and one the count here. And that one stays upstairs, 2-1. This Cranston team finished the regular season in first place in Division 1A. Impressive stuff. And the Bulldogs right with them. Really one hit at the right time away. A fantastic catch at left at the inning. Last inning by Cranston West off of Valentini's bat. And that's roped to left for a hit. Fort Gabriel, and the tying run is on base. 2 runners on, nobody out for the Bulldogs. As she turns on it and laces it between third and short. Up steps the captain, the catcher, Dina Arnold.
Number 23, Dina Arnold.
She deposited a 3-run homer on Tuesday. Boy, would the Bulldogs love that now. We think the place has been loud so far. They get an excitable crowd, a big crowd here at Similori.
Pin 20 for the Bulldogs. Number 7, Maya Henderson.
Henderson to first to run. Arnold in the box, and we are rocking and rolling here, folks. On deck, number 5, senior captain Kaylee Lamb. Good eye, low it in, 1-0 the count. Yeah, swing and miss, 1-1. Nice pitch on the inside corner. A big cut. And that is roped, shortstop handled. Throws to third, knocks down the lead runner. Going to go back across, nothing there. So Cranston West knocks down the lead runner. We got 1 out and 2 on for the Bulldogs.
Number 5, Kaylee Lamb.
Hit right on the laces, just to the shortstop, who's made some nice plays here today. Cranston West has had their mix of a few mishaps and a few really nice plays. And that breaking ball on the inside portion for a strike. Kaylee Lamb in for the Bulldogs. The senior multi-sport athlete that goes for a lot of these young ladies. And that's up and away, good eye, 1-1. And that swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-2. The ball drops off on the inside portion. Tough to hit. That's upstairs, stays upstairs, and that is going to put the tie and run in scoring position. 2 runners in scoring position for the Bulldogs, and that livens everybody up here at Similori Sports Complex. 2-2 the count. A single could tie it here as the outfield's still playing straight up, which is pretty deep. That stays upstairs, nowhere to go. 3-2, full count, first base open. Pitcher with this count in this scenario should normally be careful and not get much of the plate. And that stays up, bases are loaded, folks. Good. They are packed, 1 out. Bottom of the 7th, 2-0.
Number 99, Ella Keegan.
And a freshman steps in for the Bulldogs, Ella Keegan, number 99. There's a little timeout and a powwow on the rubber. You got to remember, folks, this is the 3rd pitch of the day for Cranston West, who's utilized everybody. And as you can see, the Bulldogs stepping up with a freshman in the box here. And what a great game this has been to put a cap in the regular season. And that's it. Get a good night's sleep tonight, folks, because I'll be on fire from here on out. This production is brought to you in part by Valenti Subaru. Subaru Sales and Service located at Dunn's Corners in Westerly. Valenti means value. With over 90 years in the auto business, the Valenti family knows how to keep customers happy. Voted Retailer of the Year 2022 by Subaru of New England. That is Valenti Subaru. So as Cranston West takes their places, the dugout livens up and number 99 heads to her post in the box. 1 down. Snacks are packed here for the Bulldogs. Stays upstairs, ball 1, throws to third, nothing there. Nice tag though. Be careful and they get back. 1-0, there's no room on the base path, so the pitcher's got to bring it to you. Outfield again, left field is playing pretty deep. Stays upstairs, 2-0. If you drop it in front of really any of these outfielders, I would imagine you could bring both runs in, I would think. And the pitch, and she goes for it. Right field. And that's nice over the shoulder catch again. We got to tag up and do not and nobody scores, and the coaches not happy, to say the least, not happy. That was a mental mistake in the last game of the season at an important juncture, so clearly unhappy, a coaching moment. And that right there is,
Batting, number 22.
in all reality,
Ava
folks,
Tonuda.
that right there, that mistake makes this whole game worth it, that they got it out of their way now and not next week in the playoffs. So that being said, Bulldogs after their final out, 2-0 the score remains. Had she gone home, Arnold would have more than likely followed to third. And that stays low. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. And that's why they play this game, to get that right out of the way. Lock and load, forget about it, and move into the playoffs next week. Upstairs, ball 3. 3-0 count to the senior, number 22, Ava Tonuda. After all that, they're about to give the Bulldogs that run right back. And that's what the play had to take. 3-1. We got a hitter's count. A walk forgives all the mistakes from last bat. That's what the play hit. That's a single to left center. And that will score 1. That will score 2. The Bulldogs have tied it in the bottom of the 7th inning. The senior, number 22, Ava Tonuda, laces a single over the shortstop, and we are tied at 2. The lead runner at second base.
Now batting, number 36, Alex Storr.
The leadoff hitter, nobody better, Alex Storr at the plate for the Bulldogs. Outfield still deep. First pitch called strike. I would think it would be do or die moment for this outfield and they would step up a few, but they're not. We'll have to see. Hopefully we have that problem. And that's up the middle, off the pitcher. Going to be fielded by second, throw to first. And the call is out, and they get out of trouble, but not before the Bulldogs plate 2, and 7's not enough, folks. We're heading to an extra stand to the 8th. We'll be right back. All right, folks. Welcome back. We are in extra innings here. Top of the 8th. The Bulldogs with a dramatic bottom of the 7th 2-run comeback versus, we got to remember, folks, we're playing the first place team in Division 1A. And Coach Miranda to my left just reminded me, as I emphasized non-league and league, if the scoreboard's on, they're playing 100% to win. There's no doubt about it, these young athletes. And we're seeing it on the field here tonight. Stepping in for Cranston West, number 15. Valentini's still on the rubber for the Bulldogs. Umpires finishing up some final substitutions. One heck of a game we've seen so far. Some great plays, some miscues, a little bit of everything. And that drops low. One and oh, the count here. That's upstairs, 2-0. And that one's over the plate, right back at Valentine. She handles it and throws the first. And that is a 1-3, out number 1 for the Bulldogs.
Now batting number 4, Emma Regine.
So 1 up, 1 down here, nobody on. Valentini's offering is called a strike, finally. And we have an 0-1 count. And the 0-1, that's up and away, 1-1. The 1-1 offering from Valentini, and that's going to be low and in, 2-1. And that is grounded back up to Valentini. She'll handle that as well. That's about her 4th play today. That's out number 2, 1-3 again. And quickly 2 up, 2 down for the Falcons. Nobody on, 2 outs here. And the pitch swung on, fouled away, 0-1. Valentini doing a really nice job here, keeping a team of this quality off balance and only to 2 runs. And breaking ball off speed, nice pitch. Way ahead of it was the batter, count 0-2, 2 outs, nobody on. Top half of the 8th. Bulldogs making quick work of it here. And the pitch swung on, fouled away, stays alive. Count remains 0-2. As we move into the night here. The regular season extended. The pitch up a little upstairs there, 1-2. Try to get her to chase, good waist pitch. And that's fouled away. On the right side, remains 1-2. Bulldogs want to get out of this and get their turn here. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll do it. Bulldogs will have an opportunity here, their first real chance to take control. It is the bottom of the 8th inning. Score tied 2-2, and we will return for what could be the finale.
Now pitching for Cranston West, number 12.
And welcome back, folks. Here we are, bottom of the 8th inning. Pitcher number 4 on the rubber for Cranston West. And we'll see a new arm in the box. Second base number 11, Lily Vettelino for the Bulldogs. Valentini on deck. Bulldogs need, obviously, only one run here to complete the comeback victory to cap the regular season. First pitch is up and away, ball 1. And what a way to end the regular season it would be. And the pitch, and that's down there for a strike, 1-1. And 1 stays away, 2-1. Bulldogs will take a base runner any way they can get it here. And that is on the outside portion, 2-2 the count. Two and 2 pitch. Nobody out. Upstairs it goes. Good eye, 3-2. Full count here. Big pitch for the Bulldogs. Try to get the leadoff runner on base. And the payoff pitch is down the chute, strike 3, and that's 1 down for the Bulldogs.
Now batting, number 15, Sophia Valentini.
So the pitcher, Valentini, steps in the box for the Bulldogs. Would love to find a gap in the outfield, and fully capable of doing so. Low and away, good eye, 1-0. And that's up and away, good eye, 2-0. There's a big gap in left center. And that pitch is upstairs. 3-0 the count. And you want a base runner any way you can get it. .30 offering. And that is called strike 3-1. Not a lot of velocity on the pitch. Hitters count here. And that's right up the middle, off the pitcher's glove, tries to get control. Throws the first for the out. 2 up, 2 down, nobody on.
Now batting number 20, Lila Oth.
Freshman, Lila Oth, steps in the box for the Bulldogs. Bases are empty. And that is low and away, ball 1. And that is going to stay away. Good eye, 2-0. Cranston, like I said, on their 4th pitcher. I don't think either team planned on playing into the wee hours of the night. And that's flashed into foul territory for a strike, 2-1. And that's fouled back. 2-2 the count, 2 outs, no beyond. Bottom of the 8th inning. From Similary Field to the regular season finale. Playoffs start tomorrow. Leaves across 5 p.m. Silo Jerry Field. Tune in, Westerly.live, Westerly.radio, bringing you all the postseason action. Baseball, softball, both lacrosse teams. And the volleyball team had a good season as well. They'll be traveling in the postseason. 3-2 pitch. Low. Good at bat by Auth. Bulldogs get the potential game-winning run to first base. Was down 1-2 and worked the walk. That's a quality at bat. Looks like we're going to have a pinch runner. And it looks like number 12 is going to step in, Tori Gabriel.
Bulldogs, number 2, Daisha Ginzarella. Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 12, Tori Gabriel.
First thing you probably got to do is steal second. There's 2 outs, so really no sacrifice opportunities. And you want to get a runner in the scoring position. This catcher, however, has a pretty good arm thus far, so it's a lot easier to say than to just get out there and do. Score is knotted at 2 folks, bottom half of the 8th inning. Similari Sports Complex regular season finale. Bulldogs playing the top team in the state after the regular season to a 2-2 extra inning tie here. Gabriel set to step in for the Bulldogs, as all these substitutions have to be written down and paperwork mid-game. Arnold on deck if given the opportunity. It only takes one in the right spot. That's the right field. That's got some pop to it. Right fielder's coming in. That's going to get by her. And the Bulldogs are going to win this thing, folks. And the run comes around to home. And they score. Number 2 for the Bulldogs. Daisha Gingerella crosses the plate. And the Bulldogs complete the comeback versus the best team in the state to cap the regular season. What a way to finish, folks. We will tune you back in for postseason action for the Bulldogs next Friday. This production has been brought to you in part, folks, by the Wireless Zone, Valenti Subaru, Kiefer Martial Arts, Coastal Graphics, Remy Cycles, Teddy's Toys, McQueen's Ace Hardware, Nancy Siciliano of Oceanfront Homes, and Jersey Mike Subs. What a game by the Lady Bulldogs. What a way to head to the playoffs. Westerly.live signing off till tomorrow at 5.